Good evening. On behalf of the Commissioners and staff, I would like to welcome you to the October 12, 2023 City of Roseville Planning Commission meeting. Please put all electronic devices on silent at this time. Agendas are available at the end of the staff table. If you plan to speak at tonight's meeting, please complete a blue speaker card and return it to the staff table. As a reminder, Planning Commission meetings are broadcast live and replayed throughout the week on Consolidated Communications and Comcast. I will now call the meeting to order. Angela, may we have a roll call, please?
Yes. Commissioner Brashears? Here. Commissioner Hagenjos? Absent, excused. Commissioner Jensen?
Here.
Commissioner Martin?
Here.
Commissioner Randolph?
Here.
Vice Chair Pryor?
Here.
Chair Covington? Absent, excused.
I would like to invite Commissioner Martin to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Angela, please begin staff introductions.
Good evening, Vice Chair Pryor and Commissioners. My name is Angela Grant, Recording Secretary.
Good evening, Commissioners. Joe Speaker, Assistant City Attorney.
Good evening, Chair Pryor and Commissioners. Greg Bitter, Planning Manager.
Good evening, Chair Pryor, Commissioners. Derek Ogden, Senior Planner.
Good evening, Chair Pryor and Commissioners. Kenny Shallow, Associate Planner.
And good evening, Commissioners. Matt Todd, Principal Engineer.
Thank you. Next this evening, the public comment period is a time for anyone who would like to address the Commission on any item not on tonight's agenda. When addressing the Commission, please state your name for the record and limit your comments to 3 minutes. Is there anyone who would like to address the Commission on any item not on tonight's agenda? Hearing none, I will close the public comment period. Next, we have the consent calendar, which consists of routine items that may be approved under one motion, as recommended in staff reports. However, each item may be considered separately upon a request by the audience, the Planning Commission, or staff. Tonight's consent calendar consists of 2 items. Item 5.1, minutes from the September 28, 2023 Planning Commission meeting. And item 5.2, infill parcel 276, Kenroy Design Review Permit Modification, Conditional Use Permit, and Parking Reduction located at 209 Kenroy Lane. For the record, file number PL220384. Is there anyone on the Commission or in the audience who would like to pull an item off the consent calendar for separate discussion? Hearing none, may I have a motion to approve the consent calendar as listed?
Move approval.
Second.
Commissioner Jensen has made the motion and Commissioner Martin has seconded the motion. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Randolph?
Yes.
Commissioner Jensen?
Yes.
Commissioner Brashears?
Yes.
Commissioner Martin?
Yes.
Vice Chair Pryor?
Yes. The motion is approved. There is a 10-day appeal period for item 5.2. Next on the agenda is requests and presentations. Before we begin, I want to review the meeting procedures. First, we will hear the staff presentation. Then I will take questions from the Commission. Then I will open the public hearing. The applicant will make a presentation. And then I will open the public comment, and the public will have an opportunity to speak. Then I will close the public comment. If needed, the applicant will be given an opportunity to provide a rebuttal. Then I will close the public hearing. The Commission may ask questions of staff. Finally, the Commission will consider this item and make a decision based on the information provided in the report from staff and the testimony presented during tonight's hearing. Item 6.1 is a request to recommend that City Council approve a specific plan amendment and development agreement amendment for 5251 Fidament Road. For the record, file PL 230245. Kenny, may we have your presentation, please?
Yes, good evening again. I'm here to present the West Roseville Specific Plan Parcel F22 project. The project site is located at the northeastern corner of Fitment Road and Harvey Way in the West Roseville specific plan. It has a zoning designation of multifamily residential and a land use designation of high-density residential, with the current unit allocation of 244 units. 184 of these units are designated as affordable rental units. Surrounding uses include open space to the north, a medium-density residential subdivision to the east, the Plaza at Blue Oaks Retail Center to the south across Harvey Way, and a vacant commercial parcel and open space to the west across Fidment Road. In February of this year, the Planning Commission approved a tentative parcel map to subdivide the site into two parcels, F22A and F22B. And as part of that project, the City Council approved a specific plan amendment and development agreement amendment to reflect the subdivision of the site and to reallocate the affordable housing units. The parcel map has not been recorded, so the site remains as one parcel, but the specific plan and DA documents recognize it as two parcels. The applicant is currently requesting a specific plan amendment and development agreement amendment to reflect the merging of the site back into one parcel and to update the resulting unit allocation. No development is being proposed, but it will better position the site for a future affordable apartment project, which will be subject to the city's objective design standards process. The unit allocation will be 244 units with 184 affordable units. 91 will be designated for very low income and 93 for low income. This is the same number of units that the site was originally allocated, and the resulting density is consistent with the existing HDR land use. Because the project maintains the same number of units in the specific plan, there will be no impacts to planned infrastructure, roadways, or other public facilities. The Fitment DA will be modified to address the revised affordable unit allocations and the merging of the site. Staff finds the DA amendment is in conformance with the public health, safety, and welfare and will not adversely affect the orderly development of the property or the preservation of property values. The project is exempt from environmental review pursuant to Section 15182 of the CEQA guidelines as a residential project pursuant to a specific plan. The West Roseville Specific Plan EIR was certified by the City Council in February 2004, and no significant changes to the site or new potentially significant impacts have been identified, and the proposed project is consistent with the previously completed analysis. Early notification of the project was posted on the Arcona website, and a notice of tonight's hearing was published in the Press Tribune, sent to a 300-foot radius, and published on the Arcona website. Staff has received comments from a resident in the adjacent Oakbriar subdivision to the east of the site. The resident had concerns with potential traffic impacts resulting from the eventual construction of the apartments and potential for more overflow parking on the street, which is currently allowed on the south side of Harvey Way, but prohibited on the north side. Planning and engineering staff spoke with the resident and explained that because the site is consistent with the land use and density assumed in both the general plan and the West Roseville specific plan, the project is not anticipated to result in any additional traffic impacts beyond what was already anticipated. Staff will also evaluate the on-street parking along Harvey Way. In conclusion, staff finds the project is consistent with the zoning ordinance, general plan, and the West Roseville specific plan. The required findings of fact can be made. Staff recommends the Planning Commission recommend the City Council approve the specific plan amendment and DA amendment. And that concludes my presentation. I'm available for any questions.
Thank you very much, Kinney. Commissioners, are there any questions for staff at this time? Okay, seeing none, I will open the public hearing. I would like to invite the project representative for this item to address the commission. Could you please state your name?
My name is Chris Stewart. I'm here on behalf of USA Properties, and we don't have anything to add to Kenny's presentation.
Okay, thank you very much. Commissioners, are there any questions for the project representative at this time? Thank you. I will now open the public comment period. Is there anyone from the public who would like to come forward and address the commission on this item? Okay, seeing none, I will now close the public comment period. Any additional questions or comments for the applicant from the commission? Okay. I will now close the public hearing. Would anyone like to make a motion?
Chair, I'll make that motion. I'd like to make the motion that we recommend to City Council to adopt a specific plan amendment, and we recommend to City Council to adopt the 5 findings of fact within the development agreement. And that is, for the record, let's see, file number PL 23-0245.
Second.
Okay. Commissioner Randolph has made the motion, and Commissioner Jensen has seconded the motion. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Brashears?
Yes.
Commissioner Randolph?
Yes.
Commissioner Martin?
Yes.
Commissioner Jensen?
Yes.
Vice Chair Pryor.
Yes. The motion is approved. Next on the agenda is Commissioner and Staff report. Are there any reports from staff?
Yes, I just have a couple items to report out tonight. We will have a few projects on the October 26th hearing, and I think right now we currently have a few items scheduled for the meeting. It'll be the second Thursday in November.
November 9th.
November 9th, right now. And then if you recall, we only have one meeting scheduled for November, unless you want to come down here on Thanksgiving evening.
If you're cooking. Maybe not.
We won't be here, but you're welcome. And then I just want to really quick, the last item made me think, we have, these affordable housing projects, and you've seen a number of them in the last few years. As they're going forward with all their financing, we're really scrambling pretty hard. They change, or sometimes they have to change. We have a few where they separate into 2 different projects and then they combine, and so I wouldn't be surprised if we see more of those. It's getting harder in the state to get affordable housing funding from the state of California, and I know that the developers in our community are pretty aggressive at positioning their projects the best they can. So I just wanted to share that with you, because we're seeing a lot of that, little modifications on projects that don't necessarily require planning commission level action, but we spend a lot of time working with these folks on tweaks that help better position them. So I just thought I'd share that.
All right. Thank you very much.
Shit, they're great.
Are there any questions or comments from the commission?
No, I don't think so.
All right. May I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
Commissioner Martin has made the motion, and Commissioner Brashears has seconded the motion. All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you very much.